Hello, how are you? Welcome back to ShowNewTrend. I'm host of today, and my name is Elvis Dairy.
So I see a lot of people complaining about the SNAP benefits being taken away, as in food stamps, which is crazy that it's happening because in less than a month or in less than a month, we have Thanksgiving, right? And this is the shit that be fucking pissing me the fuck off about y'all. Let me tell you something. Y'all know last year, I was not voting for nobody. I was not voting for nobody because I didn't like how the Democrats, they was funding wars and shit like that. I ain't fucking like that shit. But then I talked to Kamala and them, and she had a whole different type of fucking agenda. And I'm like, you sure you're not with that shit? She was like, yeah, I mean, I know I'm vice president, but I don't really got a lot to say so. But this is my plan. So I was like, bitch, I fucks with ya. I really, really fucks with ya. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to support. Whatever I could do, I'm going to support. And then, y'all was so worried about me doing the speech and me fucking, my teleprompter wasn't working. And then it's like, oh my God, it's so bad that she got to read. Bitch, you saw all that shit that I had to motherfucking say, bitch. I had to write that shit the fuck down. What the fuck is you talking about? I was talking in front of thousands of people. I had to write that shit down. And my teleprompter wasn't working. Y'all was so worried about me saying Donald Trump. Y'all was worried about me saying Donald Trump and me fucking, and my teleprompter not fucking working, that y'all missed the message. And this is what I was trying to say. Now look, right? Donald Trump was never for y'all poor motherfuckers. Donald Trump was never for the poor people, for the white poors, for the black poors, for the Spanish poor, for the Asians, for the Indians. He don't give a fuck about none of y'all motherfuckers. And guess what? When I talk about poor, I'm not only talking about poor people that's under poverty. To him, even millionaires are poor. He don't give a fuck about the millionaires like me neither. So here I am to say, right? Dictators always find an excuse to blame people for America's downfall. Which, how many fucking immigrants have he deported? So now that the immigrants are deported, who are we blaming for the fact that we're practically going in a recession? We don't even have fucking food stamps. Not we, y'all. We don't even have food stamps. So now that y'all cannot blame the immigrants, remember he used to say, oh, because of the immigrants, y'all don't have jobs. Because of the immigrants, we're spending so much money that we don't even have money to give y'all. Well, now the immigrants is gone from America, so who we blaming? Because they have spent, a whole entire year or half the year getting rid of the immigrants, and now there's no SNAP benefits? I thought it was the immigrants that was taking all the fucking benefits. So what is it now? Now, remember all them jobs that he was saying the immigrants was having? Now they saying, well, the immigrants' job is gone. Get to work, motherfuckers. Just because the immigrants are gone don't mean that we're going to give you this free food. Y'all get to fucking working. Yeah. So while y'all was happy and all that shit, and I hope white people is watching me. Well, not just all white people. I'm not going to put everything, but there's a lot of white Americans, a certain type of white Americans that they are so, they country, they eat raccoons and shit, all type of shit. They live in the Appalachian fucking mountains and shit like that. And these are the type of people, because we live in certain ghettos, we live in certain poverties, but then there's certain poverties that white folks live in. They live in trailers, they live in mountains, they fucking eat squirrels and shit. And those are the type of white Americans that they live in towns that they used to do coils and shit, coal, whatever. And now they're out of jobs and all that shit. And instead of blaming America and technology for their poverty that they're going through, they blame it on the immigrants. And these are the type of people that I want y'all to watch this live, because y'all thought that immigrants and this and that, and we gotta go for Donald Trump. Y'all thought that he was gonna be your hero. He don't fucking like y'all. Yo, poor, you're poor. He don't fucking like you. He don't like you. He don't give a fuck if you black, white, Asian, Spanish. If you poor, he don't fucking like you. He ain't for you. Okay? He ain't fucking for you. And now, ain't no fucking food stamps. Y'all motherfuckers gonna have to hunt raccoons and shit for Thanksgiving. And eat beans and shit. And now look. Now the economy is fucked up in all types of ways. All types of ways. When was the last time y'all seen celebrities happy and shit? Or anybody like, oh yeah, I just bought a new house. The economy is fucked up in all types of ways. Everybody's going through it, bitch. Every fucking body is going through it. These companies, they're not giving money like they used to before. They're not giving money like they used to before. And the truth about it is that we were going to go through a recession. We was going to go through a hard time. Remember when they said remember when they asked that doctor, how long do you think it's going to take for COVID to be over? He said 2-3 years. And we was like, no, not 2-3 years. Well, that's what they should have asked people like us. Like, how long is the side effect, the effects of COVID and the economy is going to last? And they should just say the truth, 10 years. 10 years or more. Instead of being like, no, the reason why we broke is because of fucking the immigrants and the Mexicans and the this and that. No, we're broke because we just went through a fucking what's that shit fucking called? My bad shit, that whole COVID shit. This was gonna happen regardless, and y'all was gonna have somebody that was for the people that was gonna make sure that y'all was good, and now we're fucked up. Tariff is through the roof. You know how you know that the economy is bad? Because not even the prostitutes is getting fly. When have you seen a hoe with a good Chanel bag?
Y'all may call me cold-hearted for this, but if I knew this was the situation that my children were going to have to grow up in, I would have aborted them as soon as I found out I was pregnant.
Hey y'all, and Vivian, listen. So don't stop crashing out. So you just can't get your hair done this month. You can't get your nails done this month. And them lashes that you have look like windshield wipers, yeah, you got to try to glue them shits on yourself so you can feed them little raggedy ass kids of y'all. That's right. That's right. But that's just being responsible. That's being responsible. But when you do that, bring your ID, because then I'm going to be seeing the real you. And I've never seen the real you. So I ain't going to know who you bitches are. So I'm going to need you to have some ID, because I'm going to card your asses because of all that shit. I don't know y'all. I don't know none of y'all. So yeah, but that's being responsible as shit. That's right. So if you can't get your nails done, your hair done, and get that new outfit, that's what's called being a responsible parent. Make sure your kids eat. Priorities. But yeah, make sure you have your ID, because I done called 2 people today. I was like, Miss V, it's me. Like, who the fuck are you? Talisha. Oh shit, bitch, that's the real you.
Y'all, I got a bonnet on my moo-moo, but don't mind me. But it's crazy how they taking food stamps away because of a fucking protest. Like, it's really irritating, because it's like, how family gonna eat, how people gonna eat, how they gonna be able to cook for Thanksgiving, how shit gonna happen. And it's just crazy. And y'all don't know me too much, but I'm Maya, and I'm just starting my, my TikTok, and I'm just starting to post stuff, and I just really wanted to say that, like, y'all taking food stamps away, not even from just me, but from families that has kids, from people that needs to eat. Like, it's homeless people that probably got food stamps that eat from that. Like, you just never know, and it's crazy how they want to take that away. Like, people doing the protest because they don't want Donald Trump in the office, but Donald Trump is trying to help us get our food stamps back. But people don't realize that, and it's like, you got to do your research. It's like, rent going up high, food stamps getting taken away, then y'all gonna be mad when people going and stealing out of stores. It's just really a lot. Like, I really hope y'all push my video through so people can see this. Like, I'm really hoping that they bring food stamp back. Like I said, not just for me, but for everybody, because that's really messed up. Like, people need to eat. People have to eat. So All I'm saying is to anybody that sees this video and anybody, if they go around and they start stealing out the store, don't even stop them. Don't have no police trying to stop them. Y'all know the reason on why people trying to steal, because we have no food stamps. Y'all literally taking away people's food stamps on Saturday, and that's November 1st. I'm correct. I'm not sure, but y'all really doing this, and that's really messed up because people really need food stamps. So if y'all could do.
And I just really want to know why these restaurants and why these supermarkets aren't giving out free food during this government shutdown. Like, they have food to spare. Very obviously, they have food to spare. They have food that they could give away to people that's affected by this government shutdown. Then when motherfuckers start stealing shit, then it's going to be an issue. I really don't get why these companies aren't doing more to help during this government shutdown. It's really doing something to me. It's really, really doing something to me. Even if they don't give out free food every day, they could like pick like one day out of the week to choose to give free food to people that's in need. I'm just saying.
Why is everybody so much in an uproar over food stamps and WIC and benefits? And I'm not talking about us fellow people, you know, because we've always dealt with these sort of issues. But the whites is up in an uproar. They're so mad. Like, why are they so mad? These benefits affect everybody. So they sitting here trying to clown the minorities and shit. Everybody's gonna be affected. Like, are you dumb, stupid, or slow?
I am a food stamp recipient, and I hope everybody knows that after this government shutdown and when all the food stamps come back, I can't wait to make a haul to make all of the maggots angry, okay? Because I am going to be buying candy and junk and soda and all the things, $200 worth. I don't even care, because screw you. Screw you for thinking that we shouldn't get good things in life, that we shouldn't even have food stamps because of the people who abuse it, okay? Like, it's funny because of the fact that we don't have food stamps for November, and I'm completely fine. I have so much meat in my deep freeze. I have so much food in the food pantry. I have so much food that me and my kids are going to be fine. But it's literally just the principle. The principle that you don't even care about kids starving. So, yeah. Have the day you deserve.
For everybody sitting here gloating about, you know, the EBT being shut off and all of that, and the fact that, well, now you lazy fuckers need to get up and get a job because all of our tax money, you realize you all are sitting here gloating over $40. Not even $40. I just Googled it. How much of our tax dollars go to SNAP? 1.5% of the federal budget goes to SNAP benefits. On average, about every American pays about $36 towards SNAP benefits. $40. You all are sitting here happy that children are going to starve over $40 of your tax money. That's fucking pathetic.
Also, another thing I was thinking about, I'm not really ready to talk about the whole EBT stuff that's going on because I see it. I know it. I am on EBT. I use it because I did not make enough in my job previously, and now I'm getting somewhat there, but because I'm disabled, I cannot work enough as I need to, as much as I want to make the money that I want to, so I can live the way that I want to, so I use EBT. But also, aside from that, when I was homeless last year, used EBT. Pretty much the only way I, survived, other than, support and shelter and all that stuff, that's pretty much the only way I survived. I'm not ready to talk about this EBT stuff because y'all are not really ready some people are not really ready to hear the really important dark side of people who have to use EBT. Not want to, not choose to, but who have to. And y'all are just, I'm going to get too mad. I'm going to get too passionate. And I just can't do it yet. But give me some time. And mind you, it's not like people are using EBT because they want to. It's not like it's easy to get it. It's not like it's easy to keep it. You don't understand. There's a whole process. When you sign up for it, you have to do all these calls. You have to answer all these questions. You have to do several rounds of paperwork. You have to prove everything, bro. Like, it's not easy work. And even if you don't have enough money, they still may not approve you. Like, it still may not be poor enough. Like, you have to be poor and starving and have no savings, no nothing. Like I'm talking about, you don't understand what it takes to get it and keep it. It's not like there's people who are just like working a job and making a lot of money. They're just using EBT and it's wasting it. It's people who are literally working as much as they can. People who are disabled, people who are elderly, people who have children, and they are working 2 jobs, but they have children they still need to provide for. And it's not their fault they're not making enough money. I don't know if you've noticed, but we're literally still having discussions about changing the minimum wage. It's been the same thing for decades, bro. Get out of my face. Leave me alone. Y'all don't want to hear me talk about this. You really don't.
I think all the people who work like the self-checkout locations at like Walmart, Kroger, any grocery store like that, maybe don't do your job so well when people lose their food stamps. They don't pay you enough to pay that much attention anyways. So most people who are working at those places probably have to get on food stamps anyways. So I would say just turn a blind eye and let's make these companies go bankrupt and just take all their food.
Thank you so much for joining us on today's show. See you in the next one. Bye bye.